this front corner, that's the one I want to bring up first because it's my height. It tells me my height of my building. So right here up, I'll keep going and I'll make it about this high. I'll put a dot here so you'll see it. I've got that. Now I want to go back from this point back to the left vanishing point here, all the way back, okay? And now from the vertical vanishing point through the back left corner of my box here, I'll draw a convergence line up, here to here. There we go, and now we've got our our left side of our building. Okay. So now I want to draw a projection back this way to the left vanishing point. So I'll line up my ruler to the left vanishing point, thrust a convergence line that way. So we have that. And now I'll bring up my vertical for my building here, up to the right corner up to there. So now we have space here. Okay. So next thing I want to do is from this back left corner, go back to the right vanishing point. And that's going to line up about right there. Draw a convergence line over. Okay. And now I want to bring up, here's where it gets interesting, is this area. I want to bring these two verticals, this point and this point of our building, up a little bit as well as this interior corner here as well. So first thing I'm going to do is actually bring this point here up and over to the left vanishing point there. I'll bring that over, so I've got that. And then I want to bring this point up and over to the vertical vanishing point here, to here and up, and keep going, kind of lines up with that one. It ends about right there. So right here is where the L shape turns like that. So if this was now the top, what I just drew, what I have so far is this to that, and this is where it turns right there. So now I'm turning and going back that way to the right vanishing point. So now I'll use that point there. I'll line up my ruler to the right vanishing point, thrust out a convergence line there. So it looks like this and that. And now from these two corners, here and here, I go up from the vertical vanishing point, here, up, through, to there. Here's my point there. I've got it. And now, from this point, I go back to the left vanishing point. And there we go. So there's my L-shaped building now in three-point perspective. A lot of hospitals I've seen are kind of L-shaped in some sense. And so we have that a little bit. Let me get this light back on over here. Okay, hopefully we're blinded by that light. So look at the difference between, we projected this shape, we moved it up and over because of three-point perspective, and look at the difference in perspective as we look down on this building. Okay, so now we have this nice big form in through here, which gives us our hospital. So let's finish our hospital-like building. Let's finish this building, let's finish that building, and then I'll stop, I'll trace over them in a little bit darker part, and I'll shade so you'll get to see that. Okay, so I'll take now this, and we'll go up from this corner. I'll make this one a really tall, thin building, and I'll make it pretty high. How high do I want to make it? Let's see, let's go much higher, way up here, so maybe like that. Maybe it's going to be a tall, high-rise building. And so now from that point, I'll go back to the left vanishing point, go back to the right vanishing point here. There we go. So we've got that. And then from the vertical vanishing point, we'll come through here, our left corner, and start going up till we meet the convergence line here. You should be getting that now pretty quickly. And then from this point, from the vertical vanishing point, we'll go through here to here, up and over. Keep on trucking, and we get to here, and there's the top. Notice that we're starting to get a thinner view or thinner slice of our buildings. Why is that? Ask yourself that question. Do you know what the answer is? If you don't, go figure it out. Now, you know what it is. It's because we're getting closer to eye level. And so the closer forms come to eye level, the narrower the top view is until we get right to the horizon line of our eye level, and it becomes a flat plane, almost a straight line. So we're looking more down on these. These are getting closer as we're flying over. We're in more danger of hitting these than we are. These are very comfortable. These are getting a little bit closer. So we've got to be careful. Okay, from the right corner back to the left vanishing point here, and we do the same thing on the other side. From the left corner back to the right vanishing point, and there's the top of our building here and here. And there we go. We've got another one. And let's make one here. And I'll make it a little, just slightly shorter than the other one. We will keep coming up. We'll be about this high. And we'll go left and right vanishing point for the others. Or for this one, excuse me. So here and here. Okay. And now we need to bring up our convergence line from the vertical vanishing point here to here. So let's do that. Up to there. There's our left side. Let's get our right side. There. So now we have our right side, our left, and our left side, and now we can bring our our building, and finish it out. So from these 2 points, we go the opposite vanishing point here and here. There we go. There we go. Got that. Let's do one more. Let's make it a little bit different shaped building. Let's make it a triangular, not triangular, but pyramid-like building. So if you've ever been to San Francisco, you definitely want to go because the food's great, seafood's great, sourdough bread, Ghirardelli chocolate, right? Streetcars, man, I'm starting to get hungry already. But the Transamerica building, this is the point of this discussion. The Transamerica building looks a little like this. It's sort of an obelisk-like pyramidal building. It's got some more cool awning things that happen throughout it exactly. But anyway, it's a pretty cool looking pyramid. And so we'll build off that. How do you know where to get that point to go to? Well, I'll show you here. So let's build the bottom first. And we'll put it, let's put it here around this corner. We'll use this, and then we'll come in. We'll make it a little bigger here and here. So from these 2 points, we have to draw convergence lines. So let's go back from here. Let's go back to the left vanishing point. And then from here, we'll go back the opposite way to our right vanishing point. Notice how I did that opposite. You can do it either way. So I found this angle coming over, got it, and then I went back the other way to find my base. So my base is pretty wide there, right in through here. So there's the base of our pyramid building, or we'll call it the Transamerica building. I think that's an insurance company. Yada yada. Okay, so remember the whole idea of centering X to find the center of our form. You remember that? Great. So right there, there's our true centering perspective. Now, how do we bring that up? Well, from your vertical vanishing point, you bring up your line, a line right through that point, and you start to bring it up higher. So we've got to be careful. We don't want to make it higher than the horizon line. So I'll leave a little space. I'll make it that high. Okay, so we have that. Now, everything in terms of our height will just go to that. So we don't have to worry about the vertical vanishing point. We just need an angle. Here to there, and then to there. And now we have, well, our pyramid is going to be a little thicker than this one, but that's okay. We've got a pyramid type building there. We'll do some cool things with it later on when we make it more specific. Okay, I want to slow down now here, and I want to darken things up, shade them a little bit so you can see it. So let's do that. Get out the marker here and we'll go faster. So we're only going to outline, remember, the parts that we see. You have to be careful when you do this, just to make sure that you're not, and you don't want to outline too dark right now, and the reason why is because you want to later on maybe add some things and overlap some things in here, trees or whatever. And so if you outline it too dark, it might get in the way. That could be a problema, could be a problem. All right, so I'll do these over here.